Are you running Google ads for your home service business and you feel like you're just lighting money on fire every single month? You're not alone. The majority of contractors I talk to are making the exact same mistakes and they don't even realize until it's really late. Here's a quick story. One of our clients came to me frustrated. He'd already been spending money on Google ads, but he wasn't seeing any results. He told me it feels like I'm just donating money to Google. Maybe you felt that way before. So what we did is we stepped in and we fixed a few critical mistakes. And in the first 30 days, he went from losing money, turning $3,300 in ad spend into $120,000 in book jobs. So that's the difference between running ads blindly versus running them the correct way. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 most common mistakes make with Google ads, and more importantly, how to fix them so that you can never waste money again and start booking exclusive high ticket jobs. If you're new here, my name is Fernando. I run a Google ads agency. I've worked with remodelers, roofers, HVAC companies, manufacturing, insurance, so any service-based business before. Every week I post a tutorial to help you dominate your local market online. But let's start with the first big mistake: targeting way too broad. I see this all the time. Contractors will set it up and pick a keyword, roof repair, when they target the entire state or sometimes even the entire country without even realizing it. So what happens is you're paying for clicks for people who live 50 to 100 to even 200 miles away from your service area. Are you really going to drive that far for a $2,000 or $5,000 job? Of course not, if you could get them closer to where you live. So here's another pro tip. If you want higher ticket jobs, you can layer in household income targeting. For example, if you're a remodeler, probably don't want clicks from people making $40,000 a year. You want homeowners who live in the higher income neighborhoods who can actually afford a $20,000 kitchen remodel. When you start layering in zip codes and income levels, you can cut out all the wasted traffic and your cost per lead goes way down. You're no longer competing for the giant national companies who are blasting ads everywhere and anywhere. You're laser focused on your ideal neighborhoods. The second big mistake, and this one kills campaigns, is not setting up conversion tracking. Think about it. Imagine you're driving at night with no headlights. You can kind of see the road, but you don't know where the turns are. That's what running ads without conversion tracking is like. Most contractors will run ads and look at clicks and impressions, but clicks don't pay the bills. What matters most is calls, form submissions, and book jobs. So to fix it, you need to set up conversion tracking. Here's what I recommend inside Go High Level. This is our Go High Level dashboard that we use for all our clients, and this is how we track all the conversions that come in for that specific person. So you could get conversions a couple different ways. The majority of contractors and service-based businesses are going to have the same ways, which is form submissions and phone calls. But a form submission is in when anybody goes on your actual landing page or website and submits the form, and then you'll collect the data. And then the other way is through phone calls. But there's multiple ways you can get a phone call. So you could get a phone call from directly from your landing page. You get a phone call from a call extension, and then you could get a phone call from your Google business profile. So you want to be able to track every single one so you can see where are all the calls coming from. And the more you track, the easier it is to find out, okay, what's working. So we have everything labeled on our end. So this is a form submission, and then these are calls from landing pages, and then these are calls from call extensions. So we track everything, so we know exactly where it is that your money is being well spent. Once you have all this set up and integrated with Google Ads, then you can actually see where the magic happens. You'll be telling Google what your ideal client looks like, and then Google will try to get more customers in that. And it makes it a little bit easier. As time goes on, your conversions are going to get better and better, get higher quality leads as time goes on. So just make sure you have your conversion tracking. You always want to tell Google what's working and what's not working. The third mistake is sending all your traffic to a homepage. Now, don't get me wrong, your homepage might look nice. It has some pictures of your truck, but that's not really what converts. When someone clicks on your ad, they're not looking to learn about your company history. They're looking for one thing: can you solve my problem and how do I contact you? So the fix: instead of sending people to your homepage, send them to a dedicated landing page. A proper landing page has one clear headline that speaks the exact problem that your client has, one simple offer, a free quote, free design, discounted, or whatever kind of offer you have, one form or phone number, and then no distractions. That's it. So here's an example of a really good landing page. It has one headline, one step headline, and then you have a number, and then also a form submission where the people can reach out to you. So that's it. You don't want to have too much stuff where they could click on other things and then get distracted and click on other pages that you don't want them to actually convert. So usually one thing that really helps as well is having a sticky button. So this is just the desktop version. So if you want to see the actual phone version, just go in here. And then usually when you scroll, you want to have something that's sticky so that it shows the number. So anytime somebody actually wants to call you, they just click on the number pretty quickly. And then it has a little bit about your services, what you do, give them a free estimate, and then simple number, a little bit of testimonials, a couple projects, but that's it. You don't want to have too much stuff where it can confuse the client, have too much stuff to where you don't want them to convert or distract them. You just want it simple and super easy for them to reach out to you and when they can call you. So yeah, this is a really good high converting landing page that we've used in the past. So mistake number 4 is not using the right keywords. Here's what I mean. A lot of service-based businesses, they bid on broad keywords like roofing or just plumbing. And the problem is the terms are super expensive and way too general. Someone searching up plumbing might be a student doing research or someone looking for a DIY video, not somebody that's looking to hire an actual company. So to fix this, you need to focus on high intent keywords. These are searches people type in when they're ready to spend money. For example, roof repair near me, HVAC replacement near me, HVAC estimate, kitchen remodel contractor in whatever city that you're targeting. Notice how specific these are. They aren't tire kicker. These are people who are ready to book a contractor today. If you only change your keyword strategy, you'll immediately notice better lead quality. The cost per click might be more expensive, but you're trading price for better quality leads. So here are some examples of account targeting high intent searches. So this is a carpet cleaning business. They do mainly deep cleaning businesses. They're a pretty big company, big franchise. And when I was first looking at their campaign, they were only targeting clean carpet, and that was getting majority of their clicks, as you can see. So this was the first mistake I told them, is that just targeting clean carpet, that could mean a different thing. That could be a bunch of videos. What can people buy to actually clean the carpet? Like supplies, solutions, cleaning materials, ain't that? And then also the same thing for carpet cleaning. That doesn't tell me a lot of stuff. That could be a number of different things. This one is a little bit better, carpet cleaning services, but of course it's in broad match. So you're going to be showing up for stuff that makes no sense. And then carpet cleaner, steam clean carpet. So you want to have more high intent searches, but those are examples of what you want to be targeting. And if you don't know if you're getting good high intent searches, you can go in here and look at the actual search terms that show up for this specific keyword. Do that, just go on, click on this, and then click on search terms. And finally, mistake number 5 is not using negative keywords. This one is sneaky because you don't notice it until you check your search terms report. Let's say you're running ads for roof repair. Without negatives, your ad could show up for a DIY roof repair kit or roof repair jobs near me, or anything that's kind of similar that has anything to do with roof. So it's not very specific and you can waste a lot of money quickly. So do you want clicks from people looking for a $20 kit at Home Depot? No, right? Or do you want job seekers clicking your ads? So definitely not. So the easy fix is add negative keywords like DIY, jobs, cheap, kit, or anything that you don't want to show up for. And as you look at your search term report and your search terms as time goes on, you'll be able to see and add more negative keywords as time goes on. So this filters out all the junk traffic, so you're only paying for real buyers. It's like putting a velvet rope around your ads and only the qualified people can get through. So let me show you how to find that. So this is how you find your search terms that when you're running your ads and see what people are searching for when they actually click or see your ad. You want to go to campaigns and then go to search terms, and then you'll be able to click which campaign you want to do and then whatever time frame you're looking at. So this is a tree company. So this will see a bunch of services or search terms that I have to do about trees, removing, stump grinding, tree removal, tree trimming, stuff like that. So if you want to go down and see if it doesn't make sense, or if it does, you can see and go through it. So if you see anything that doesn't make no sense, or you know that has nothing to do with me and it kind of just going to waste clicks, and you can also add competitors if your competitors show up. So see all these tree trimmer, Fresno, palm tree trimming near me. So all these are pretty okay. Treesaregood.com. So that's a competitor. So that's why I added it as a negative keyword. To do that, just click on the box, add as a negative keyword. You could do in the ad group campaign, or you're just in general negative keyword list, which is a whole entire list. So it goes on all your campaigns going in the future. So usually you could just do this. And then if it's a competitor, I always add in phrase match or broad match, because it's the same way as adding regular keywords, but it just for negative. So if you put negative like this in exact match, if it shows up like this, this is what's going to be blocked. So you could just do that and put save, and just keep on going through this once a day, every couple of days, and see which you mainly want to focus on the ones that are getting clicks because they're actually wasting your money and they are getting spent, compared to if it's getting no clicks and just getting impressions, then you're not really spending money on those. But if you want to be proactive, I would still do it. So best tree trimming service near me, branch cutter near me, local arborist near me. So a lot of this stuff does make sense, but we're not getting no clicks for these. So just be proactive and then add negative keywords. As time goes on, you're going to have a list that gets bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on, and then you'll be able to filter out the leads even better. So in the beginning, you might not have as much, but in probably maybe a couple months, you'll have maybe a couple hundred, a couple thousand, and you just start seeing that you're only getting really, really good clicks and leads coming in through for your ads. So here's the best part. When you avoid these mistakes, you'll see results like some of my clients who spent $3,300 in total ad spend and turned it into $120,000 in book jobs. That's the difference between throwing money away and building a predictable, scalable lead system for your business. So If you'd rather skip all the trial and error and have it done for you, that's exactly what we do for our local domination lead system. We build your landing pages, install your tracking, run your ads, and get you exclusive leads. So every $1,000 you spend can turn into $20,000 to $40,000 in book jobs. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe, and check the link below if you want my team to install this full local domination lead system for your business. I'll see you in the next video.